Throughout her life, Melissa Ward has continually soared to new heights. A two-time national champion for USC basketball in the early 80s, Ward made history again in 1998 when she became the first African-American female captain at a commercial airline.
I never really wanted to be a pilot, so it was kind of unusual to end up where I did. USC kind of gave me those opportunities, opened some doors I had never knew were there before. Back in the day, in the 1980s, USC was not as diverse of a university as it is now. It was almost always the only black in the room. It makes you do one of two things. It either makes you very insecure or very confident. So I think some of the skills on the basketball court of being pushed to the limits every day of practice and being pushed in games, trying to win really intense games, made me realize that I'm going to be the one that's confident every time I go into the room. Winning championships at USC was incredible. I always call it's like the closest thing you can get to flying without an airplane. There's something about becoming a champion that early in your life that makes you set expectations that are so unrealistically high, but you don't feel that way and you will achieve them. After being in the Air Force for 8 years, flying as an instructor, I came to United Airlines in 1992. I upgraded to captain approximately 6 years later, became the first African-American woman to become a captain at a major airline in the United States. It's a great responsibility to make sure that when you do something as the first one to do it, that you actually do it well, and something that people can look up to and go, wow, I wonder why it took so long, or this should have happened years ago. And also to encourage other black women to go ahead and upgrade as well and maybe not have as much pressure on them when they did it.